Through practice number one of camp, how are things looking from a defense overall?
Defense, we was definitely flying around. It looks positive. We got a lot of new pieces, and we still got a lot of old heads that's like solidified in the knowledge of the defense and stuff like that. So I feel like we're gonna match together well.
Why the number change?
Oh, two. I've been on two for the longest. Like I had it growing up, had it in high school, had it in middle school. So I've been trying to get into it for a while.
I guess, knowing that you're one of the veterans in the room, with so many new guys, but talented guys coming in, what's been your message to those guys, and how much have you guys picked up off one another?
It's definitely exciting because we got a lot of talented guys, like you said, from different schools, and they all kind of somewhat young, and they fly around amazing, and then they all eager to learn the playbook. So it's easy to like talk to them, mesh with them, and we all like going for the same goal. So it's easier to just play with them guys. I got like 3 or 4. I can't wait to play with Micah, Darrell, Aiden, all them boys. What's his name? They all just fly around. So can't wait to play with all of them. Yeah, Deuce, facts. They all coming in hot.
Coach Chow was talking yesterday about just the defense as a whole, how much depth it has, really from across the board. Is that something that you're seeing so far? I know it's early in camp, but through the summer and so far.
Not for sure. We've been going through like plays and making sure we teach the guys the new stuff since spring, since the season was over. So like every time somebody new come in, they come in with great energy and like a positive attitude. So we've been trying to teach everybody the plays, and everybody been soaking stuff in pretty well. And we got a lot of young guys that can play well. Then we got, like I said, a lot of old guys that already know what to do.
As somebody who's been in this system with this team for a few years now, whenever you talk to guys like Darrell Farrar and Micah and Deuce, getting them up to speed in this defense, what are some of the things that you're noticing, here kind of right a few weeks before the season that you're still trying to get them up to speed on as leader of that unit, basically?
I say it's not too hard because, like I said, they eager to learn and they soak stuff in well. So they have been learning well. Then it's like small details that we could like work on that even I'm still working on. So it's not nothing. Nobody gonna be perfect, and we all preach that to each other. But we all got to get the same energy and get the same like attitude towards the work.
Coach feels like this. He said that he feels like this could be a dominant defense. Do you feel that way? What would make this defensive unit dominant and a force this year?
For sure. I feel we can be a dominant unit, and I feel we will be. We just got to make sure we don't have no let off. So no matter what quarter it is, we can't start slow in the first quarter how we did last year. And then we always play better in the fourth quarter, but we just got to start fast and finish faster. So as long as we do that, I feel we're going to be a dominant defense no matter who we play.
You're one of the returners on this defense. There's a number of new faces in there as well. How much of the bringing these pieces together part has been put on the coaches? How much have you and other players tried to grow in your leadership roles to assist with that?
I say the coaches did a great job bringing the right pieces in, the pieces that we needed, and people who are willing to just get on board, not like as like a follower, but they're not trying to stand out, do the wrong thing. They watch the guys that's been here, that's do the right things, and they just come along with us. And as a leader, I feel like it's good when you have a lot of people like going to where you're trying to go. I'm trying to get to the lead, they're trying to get to the lead, so it's easy for them to fall in line and listen to what I'm saying. I'll have an open mind, so when they say something to me, I take that in as well. So I feel like it's a good overall team, like connected, especially on defense.
Has there been more onus for you in terms of taking that accountability, being more of a vocal leader? What you've learned from last year to this year and being able to do that?
Yes, sir. I definitely last year I talked them a good amount, but I know I have to talk more because we do have a lot of guys that haven't had as much experience in game, even though they've been to the bigger schools or whatnot, but they haven't had their own personal in-game experience than I have. And it's a lot of guys who've had, but they all trust me, so I just know I got to keep taking that stuff forward because they all trust me and want to be better.
Going into this year, does it feel different for you at all? I mean, you're pretty solidified in your role and your spot, and maybe taking a step forward in leadership. But does it feel different for you as far as like you kind of got what to do and where to be, and now it's trying to show other guys where to be?
I say things definitely slowed down because I do know the playbook for the most part. We got some new stuff coming in, but since I know majority of the playbook, I'm just working on small details that help me move around faster, get to the right places, get some turnovers and stuff like that. And then I am taking the time to make sure the guys I'm be playing with are caught up to where I'm at, and if not, better.
So much, I mean, since spring ball, coaches and the players that have come in here have talked about the environment. It's a lot more exciting. Coach mentioned yesterday, it feels like his joy of coaching this team is being back. As on the players end, do you notice things are different in practice? Like what are the specific differences as opposed to maybe this time last year or even in spring ball? What are some of the things that make it feel like it actually is a different environment this year?
I don't want to say it's too much of like differences, but I say a lot of people are just not worried about personal stuff. They all worry about being better as a team. So if we all focus on the same things, same goals, then people differences may not get in the way, and we can all stay on the same path.
Time for one more question. Have there been deliberate efforts from you, from coaches, from other players on how to not focus on what could have been, where you could be, but focus on being in the present and how that'll get you wherever you want to go?
Nah, for sure. Maybe not deliberate efforts, but we all have an understanding like the past is in the past, and we have, especially on defense, we got a lot of new guys, and they haven't played where they were, so they come in here looking for. We all looking to the future. We all want to go for a championship, get to the championship, and win, and get a good ball game, win. So nobody really sticking out in no bad way, no thorns or nothing like that. We all on the same page.